This is where free work comes in, is on your terms, and it's totally on your terms. Hello and welcome to the Edward White Audio Thoughts. This is story time again, and this is just where I talk to a subject matter for around 20 minutes. And this week I wanted to speak about doing free work and how I think it can be beneficial to a lot of people to start removing that barrier of thinking that free work is you being a pushover, you doing shit because you don't want to, when I think you get a lot of leverage if you can do free work, and it will take you to a lot of places. Still to this day I do free work in the sense of I know the value of doing it, and I know the value of the relationships that I can build by doing it. And so how I see it is, like, especially if you're a creative, so this is mainly talking to creative people, videographers, photographers, musicians. If you make something creative for people, a lot of people don't know what you do or how your sort of style is. So I think by doing free work and being willing to do free work for people and showing your creative style, you're almost jumping over. Instead of trying to win the business, you're going, hey, let me do this piece of work for you. It'll be in my style, my creativity, and yeah, if you like it, you can use it. If not, don't use it. I think a lot of people, once they've looked at your stuff, if you've got a good portfolio of things that you've done personally and things that you've done for clients, they'll look at your Instagram, they'll look at your Facebook, they'll look at your website, and they'll see what you've done, and then they'll go, oh yeah, actually, let's give it a try. Let's do it. So yeah, that would be one thing that I would say to people, is just do free work, because I think it will be beneficial to you and what you're trying to do and achieve. And I don't ever think there's a stage in your career or in your sort of development where free work becomes this burden. I think the free work that you do becomes bigger, and it becomes for bigger clients, people with more budget. You know what I mean? Like so it progressively starts at. So right, let me tell you my storyline. So like, I would do free work in the sense of I would go and shoot a video for someone. Then down the line, they would say to me, oh, can we do X? Or can I get you to do this for social media? And then I've removed all of that, not hassle, but like all of that work and effort into building the relationship. Like, I don't have to build the relationship, because by them getting something from you, they've already made up their minds about you and what you're like. So if you do a really good piece of work for them, they're gonna like it, they're gonna enjoy it, and they're hopefully, I mean, touch wood, gonna use you in the future if they have a need. And this is the thing, like with doing free work, is like give without the expectation of getting back. And I know that's really hard, and it's really hard if you're just starting out, but like give without the expectation of getting back something from them. Like, and it can be hard because you just think, oh, I've just put all this work in and I don't want to. But like, trust the process of, if you're good enough and you're confident that you're good enough, and they have a need for you, which there will be down the line, And it can be a year, it can be like nothing. They will use you, and like it does take time, but they will use you. Yeah, I mean, I know people like on YouTube that still do free work, like James Matthews, all the sort of different people who are creatives and stuff like that, and they see the value in it. And I think a lot of people who are just starting out think that they need to charge money, they need to make money for their craft. But like this is the point, is like I either do full price or free. I never do discounted. So that's me knowing my value of, if I want to do a free piece of work for you, then I will, and I'll be happy with it. I'll put all my work into it, I'll put all my effort into it, and I'll actually care about it as if you were a paying client. Whereas if you try and take me down on price, I'm not going to feel like engaged with it, and I'm not going to feel as, I don't know. I'm not going to feel as like enthusiastic. I'm not going to feel as motivated to do the actual work if you've taken me down on the price. So, and I really do think a lot of people need to adopt this kind of strategy. Like you can do free work, and it's okay, and no shame in doing free work, because I think it can get you to a lot of places and propel you higher. Or full price, and know your worth, like know what your value is, know what you can offer them, calculate your time, and break it down. And yeah, like that's hard to do, and it comes back to that video that I did about the imposter syndrome. And you won't ever feel like you'll probably always feel like you're charging too high, but be okay with that, and be okay with the no's, because I think then it leads you to the good yeses, and that is hard. That's hard to turn away money, but I do think it will help you in the future. Yeah, so I really do think like free work, and free work on your terms. So that's another thing, is doing free work because you want to do free work and you get the creative freedom to do the free work. Don't do free work because someone's asked you to do free work. They're just dickheads. They're complete and utter twats, in the sense that they don't value your time, they don't value your creativity, they don't value anything that you're doing. They just want a piece of free work. And I've heard it so many times, like exposure or experience or connections is another good one that everyone uses. And I'm just like, this complete and utter bullshit. And if anyone tells you that, just tell them to fuck off, really. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your effort. And I think, yeah, this is where free work comes in. Is on your terms, and it's totally on your terms. If you offer to do free work for someone, and then they're going, oh, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you make loads of edits? Can you, like they're a paying client, then they're not a good fit for doing free work, and almost like cut your losses before it gets too far and before it gets too late. Yeah, like just go out there. How do you get free work? Okay, so one tool that I really like to use is social media. So I primarily, for this, I will use Instagram and LinkedIn. I will follow the page or the people associated with that page, or brand, and I will just connect with them, engage with them, and then I'll offer them a bit of like I'll offer them a video, I'll offer them to do something, and it's literally just a case of like getting on your phone, going to the brand's page and going, hey, I really like your page. This is where you do a little bit like research, is go onto the page, look at, see if they've got video. If they've got video, then they're probably in with a videographer and a photographer. Maybe don't do it for them. I don't know, you could do. Or, yeah, look at the different pages, because there's a lot of pages out there who like, they've got a good brand and they've got a good business, but they just lack a certain things. It could be maybe video, it could be content, it could be photography. Look at what they're missing, especially, this is just for creators really. I can probably tie it to another area, but I don't really know that area, so I'm not going to talk to that. But yeah, look at what they're missing. So like I recently did it to a coffee page, and they had really good imagery, they've got a really good brand, but they just lack in like videography. And I think it would look really good to have like a B-roll sequence of the coffee going from bean to mug, so being roasted, being chosen, being grinded, being made, and then like the person enjoying the coffee. Like I think you could tell a really good story with that. And yeah, I messaged his page, said, hey, I really like your page. Can you, would you be interested in a free video? I'm looking to build out my portfolio, and I would love to get something in the hospitality industry, to pump it out really. Not pump it out, but yeah, something along those lines of basically just, hey, I want to do a free video for you. And yeah, they haven't got back to me yet. And that's the thing that I would think you need to learn, is like, be okay with rejection and be okay with no's. Not everyone has time for you. Not everyone has time for doing this sort of thing. Not everyone has the confidence or the trust to put that into someone, and that's okay. Just keep asking, keep pushing, keep going forward. Like, you will get loads of no's, you'll get loads of setbacks. But I think by you offering, this is another good advice. I spit fire all the time, you're so lucky. By you offering to do it for free, you start building that confidence of actually talking to people. And then when you do go in for the sales pitch, or you go in for the value add of what you're trying to offer them in terms of what you think you can offer them and the packages that you can offer them, you'll be more confident in the sense that you've talked to people, you spoke to people, you've directly contacted people. And that can be hard, that can be really hard, especially if you're not as confident and you're just starting out, and you lack that sense of like, the sense of speaking to people. And yeah, you just need to just need to do it. Keep doing it, keep pushing, and be okay with the no's, because there's going to be loads of no's. And yeah, I think especially now, especially with what's going on in terms of coronavirus and work slowed down, there's probably going to be a recession. So you now want to start building your reputation in different spaces, and try different things, try different industries that you've not worked in before. That's why I do it now, is not because I need the experience, but because I want something to go in my portfolio and the show reel. And I want to have that. Like, I've got a lot of sectors covered now, but I want to have certain sectors in in the show reel. Yeah. What's your thoughts on doing free work? Have you done it? Have you found it beneficial? And would you recommend it to other people? Like, I'd really love to start a conversation around this, because I do think there's two camps. I think there's people who are for it, and I think there's people who are against it. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Have you done it, and would you consider doing it? Let them know below. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this here. I think this is a conversation off. This is from a conversation off the back of a conversation that I had yesterday with a creative who's sick at what he does. Like, I was watching some of his work, and I was like, if you just spent time doing that for different brands, you'd learn it so quickly. Like, he showed me a holiday video, and he showed me a video that he did for his place of work, and I was just like, that's really good. But yeah, I think if he did free work for different people, he would absolutely smash it. So yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video or listening on the podcast. If you can, I hate doing this, but if you can, and you've watched this out of your own choice or listened to it, please either subscribe on YouTube or leave me a rating on iTunes or Spotify. It would honestly mean so much, and it helps. Like, I didn't realize how much it does actually help if you just leave a notification, leave a rating, or do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a blessed day. Goodbye.